Physics originally. I studied physics at university, then did a PhD in sort of applied physics. But I then spent a couple of years working as a freelance musician, playing in bands, but also writing music for TV and film. And that was very interesting. That was kind of mid to late 90s, around the time that the music industry was being transformed through the rise of kind of bedroom producers, of which I was one, and things like Napster, which came around that time, and you know, the way that the web affected that industry, which in a funny sort of way the rest of my career has been going through similar cycles, albeit in different industries. So I then went on to work in publishing, and then sort of again science and engineering, spent a bit of time freelance, and then the last few years working for public sector, doing innovation work in the public sector, and now again setting up my own company. So I would like to think innovation is a theme throughout my career, and especially I guess kind of networks and open innovation. But yeah, I have a kind of short attention span, and I kind of jump around. I have jumped around, but I think in a way that's valuable now, because I hopefully have a bit of insight into a number of different industries, which now is useful in the work that I do. Well, I think we're all jugglers, aren't we? Yes, I'm definitely a juggler. I almost certainly do too much, and so I'm always trying to juggle lots of different things. I think my peripheral vision is getting better. Right. I think it's quite easy to get overwhelmed in any industry or any field of there's just so much to discover, and we either go down a kind of expert route and try and master our domain, or like me, I've chosen more of a cross-cutting role, and it's taken a while, but I guess I'm quite comfortable with uncertainty. I think one thing that a physics degree perhaps gives you is something of an arrogance that you can turn your mind to anything, which is probably wrong, but having, at least thinking that, it can be helpful. And at Nesta, at least, I was having lots and lots of meetings with artists and entrepreneurs and investors and government people, and really a very diverse range of people. And I'm pretty confident that I can hold a reasonable conversation with most people about most things, and hopefully make some connections between people. And that was one of the nice things at Nesta, was I think Nesta's quite unusual in that it's so cross-cutting. I think we still live in a world where we're forced to specialise, or we admire experts, we put them on a pedestal. And I think we need a few people. We still need experts, but we need a few more people that can, or organisations like Nesta, who can work across disciplines and sectors. And so I've definitely myself moved in that direction, and that satisfies my curiosity.